Heya! This week I'm making mittens. This was my first try following the pattern, which is linked below. They are alright, but for my liking they were too wide at the bottom. So I tried to make some changes and I made the second try, which was way too narrow at the bottom, from one extreme to another. The second try I made the white part with double crochets and front post double crochets, but I think the creases were too many. The second try is alright as well, but too narrow. The third try was a little bit better, still not where I wanted to be, but instead of double crochets I made single crochets on the bottom. They are a little bit better now, but still not perfect. And by perfect I mean my liking. So I got my first try following pattern, then my second try improvising and decreasing too many times, and my third try, which is already better. And now the fourth one is the finally perfection for my liking. And now in comparison with the previous one, they're nearly the same, but the last try is few stitches wider. So I'm gonna show you how I made this beauty. To make that, I'm using 2 colors of DK yarn, a stitch marker, yarn needle, scissors, and I'm using 3.5mm hook. I start with the thumb part, and round 1 is magic circle and 5 single crochets. Then insert hook in the first stitch, close the magic circle, and round 2 is increase in every stitch. Now when the round 2 is done, it looks like this. Rounds 3 and 4 is single crochet in each stitch. When that's done, next is to slip stitch in the next stitch and fasten off. And I leave a little bit of tail. Next thing to do is to work in the magic circle tail. So I take yarn needle and do exactly that. And now the thumb part is done. I'll put it on the side for now. For the mitten, round 1 is magic circle and 6 single crochets. Again, insert hook in the first stitch and close the magic circle. And round 2 is increase in every stitch. When that's done, round 3 is 1 single crochet, 1 increase all the way around. And now for the first stitch, I'm using stitch marker. 1 single crochet is done. In next stitch, 2 single crochets, which means increase. In next, 1 single crochet. In following, 2 single crochets. And like that, all the way around. When that's done, it looks like this. Now rounds 4 to 9 is single crochet in each stitch. Now when that's done, I turn inside out and work in magic circle tail. Now turn it back. And now I will attach the thumb part. I take the thumb, and after where I slip stitched, in the next stitch I insert a hook and make a slip stitch to the mitten part. And then I make 10 single crochets around the thumb. And after that, I find the next stitch after slip stitch and make 18 single crochets around the mitten. Now when that's done, it leaves a little space between thumb and a mitten, and that's the tail, what I will be using to stitch it close. Now for the rounds 11 and 12, a single crochet in each stitch, all together with thumb and a mitten. And back to stitch marker, I insert in the first stitch. And I will make 2 rounds of single crochet in each stitch. Now when that's done, mitten looks like this. I will turn inside out to close the opening between thumb and the mitten. And I do that by stitching both sides together. Then secure with the knot and work in the tail. Then back to the right side. And round 13 is 2 single crochets, 1 decrease all the way around. Round 14 is single crochet in each stitch. This is how the mitten looks now. Round 15 is 2 single crochets, 1 decrease, this time 5 times, and in the last stitch 1 single crochet. In the last one, just 1 single crochet. And last round with red is round 16, single crochet in each stitch. Mitten is coming together very nicely. The next thing to do is to add white. And to do that, and go back 1 step. I insert hook in the last 2 loops to finish the stitch with the white. Now I touch the white, finish the stitch, and I will do round 17 to 20 single crochet in each stitch but this time with white. Now before I do round 18, I want to secure the ends of color change. And I do that by tightening the stitches, cut the red yarn off, make a double knot, and done. And then I make 3 more rounds with white. And now when that's done, I slip stitch into next stitch and fasten off. And my mitten is finished. All what's left to do is to work in tails. I start with the white tail, and then after I do color change as well, just so my mitten is nice and neat. And now actually my mitten is finished. I can leave it like this, or I can make it as a car accessory. I'm so happy how they turned out, I just can't stop touching them. But yeah, that's my favorite try of all. And now to make car accessory, I want to hang it on a mirror, so I'm attaching white yarn opposite side from the thumb. And I will make chain 100, but it's totally up to you how long you want the chain to be. For some, 100 might be too long, but you always can wrap around the mirror more times. When all my chains are done, I was about to cut the yarn and then how will I attach to the other mitten? But I figured it out. Without pulling and fastening off, I insert hook into other mitten, white part opposite from the thumb. And then with the tail I make a slip stitch, fasten off and then pull the yarn. Now I have to just work in 2 little tails and accessory is finished. So I first move tail to the inside secure it, and then work in the tail. And I will do exactly the same with other mitten. And finally, everything is finished. They're ready to be gifted or hang on a mirror yourself. This is how it looks in my car. They are pretty long, but you can make them shorter as I mentioned before. I hope you liked this video and thank you very much for watching and supporting me. Bye!